Have you ever caught yourself stalking his social media, overanalyzing his texts, wondering if you're even on his mind? You're not crazy. You've just been taught to chase signs instead of owning your power. Here's your truth bomb. The real confirmation doesn't come from him, it comes from you. And this isn't wishful thinking. Carl Jung proved that a thought fused with strong emotion changes the brain's chemistry and triggers unconscious reactions in others. So, if you want to know if he's thinking of you, stop waiting for a sign. Start shifting your energy. Keep watching because I'll break down the exact 33-second shift that flips your vibe and flips the game in your favor. And this isn't theory. This is biology, psychology, and your own magnetism at work. If you want real truth that puts your power back in your hands, hit subscribe, share this with a friend, and drop a ready in the comments. Truth number 1. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. Here's the raw truth. Most women have already tried things like visualizing him, affirming he's thinking of me, meditating on his attention, but they don't get results.
Why?
Because your vibe speaks louder than your words. When you think of him with doubt, fear, or desperation, you're not attracting him. You're amplifying your lack. What works? Stepping into certainty, holding a confident energy, feeling like it's already happening. That's what flips the script. Truth number 2, the unconscious connection is real, and Carl Jung backed it up. Carl Jung's principle of the collective unconscious proves it. We're connected on a deep, invisible level. When you send a thought fused with confidence and high emotion, it does 3 things. Shifts your chemistry, alters your energetic field, sends out a silent but powerful signal. People feel it even if they can't explain why. That's why you sometimes randomly think of someone out of nowhere. The connection is real, and you can create it intentionally. Truth number 3, why it hasn't worked for you yet. You've tried hoping, waiting, and wishing. But if it came from fear or neediness, you were unknowingly repelling the very thing you wanted. Neville Goddard said it best. You do not manifest what you want. You manifest what you are. Here's how it really works. Your emotions shift your biology. Your biology shifts your magnetic field. Your field influences people without words. This isn't magic. This is mindset. This is science. This is you stepping into your power. Keep watching because in part 2, I'll show you the exact 33-second shift that locks in your magnetic energy and flips the attraction dynamic. The simple move that makes him think of you, even when you're silent. The number 1 mistake 90% of women make that kills their magnetism. Ready to stop chasing and start attracting? Drop a "I'm done chasing" in the comments. Claim it. That's your first shift. The 3 centers you must align for true attraction. Most women think attraction happens by chance. But here's the truth you won't hear from most people. Attraction happens when 3 centers in you are fully aligned. These are your mind, the seat of intention. This is where you set a clear focus. You decide. You choose the thought you want to activate.
No overthinking. No begging.
Just conscious intention. Your heart, the emotional amplifier. This is your emotional engine. Your heart doesn't lie. If you send out a signal loaded with fear or doubt, your heart amplifies that. But if you send confidence, certainty, peace, that's what multiplies. Your body, the physical anchor. Your body stores your energy. When your body acts as if something is real, your biology shifts. Your hormones, your nervous system, your energy, they all lock into alignment. When these 3 centers are in sync, you don't send out a wishful thought. You send out a clear, magnetic signal. This isn't hype. This is applied psychology and real biology at work. The truth about attraction most women miss. Before I teach you the 33-second shift, I want you to answer this honestly. Are you ready to stop needing confirmation and start trusting your own power? Because here's the reality most people won't tell you. If you're sending energy loaded with doubt, fear, or obsession, it will bounce back empty. But when you send it with confidence, knowing you don't need a reaction, that's when the shift happens. This is the exact reason why some women seem to naturally attract attention without trying. They've let go of chasing. They've tapped into certainty. They don't wait for someone to think of them to feel chosen. They choose themselves first. And that choice, that inner power, is magnetic. Preparation, setting the right energy field. You cannot do this exercise from a scattered or needy state. If you do, it will fall flat. You need coherence. Your thoughts, emotions, and energy must flow together. Here's a fact you may not realize. Every single person has felt the thought of another at some point, without words, without contact, just a knowing, that chest pressure, that random thought, that sudden urge to reach out. That is the energetic signal in action. And today, you'll learn how to create that intentionally. Step 1. Calm your mind. Find a place where you can be undisturbed for just a few minutes. Silence isn't required, but your focus is. Close your eyes. Breathe naturally. Feel the air coming in and going out. Do not try to stop your thoughts. Just let them pass like clouds. Why this matters? If your conscious mind is overactive, it blocks the energetic signal. You're not here to overthink. You're here to feel deeply. Spend at least 1 minute here before moving forward. Step 2. Connect without fear. Now think of him, but not like you've done before. Do not think of him as someone you're missing. Do not think of him as someone who pulled away. See him in the present, as if he is already thinking of you, already feeling you, already remembering you. For a few seconds, imagine him stopping whatever he's doing, and you just appear in his mind. Don't play it like a movie. Feel it in your body. What would you feel if you knew right now he was thinking of you?
Breathe that in.
Do not ask yourself if it's true. Do not question it.
Just breathe as if it is happening.
Why this matters? Your body does not know the difference between imagination and reality. That's why this step begins to shift your chemistry. It releases the same hormones, the same energy, the same emotional signals as if it were real. Step 3. Choose your anchor gesture. This is critical. You will choose a simple, repeatable gesture. It could be placing your right hand on your chest, folding your hands together, touching the center of your forehead. This gesture will become your physical anchor. Every time you do it, it triggers the emotional and energetic memory. This isn't just a habit. It's a form of neural programming, a cue for your body and mind.
Do it now.
Breathe while doing it. If possible, look at yourself in a mirror, not to judge, but to recognize the power you hold. Let it settle for a few seconds, and lock it in. Coming up in part 3, the exact 33-second shift. In the next part, I'm walking you through the precise steps to perform the 33-second energy shift. How to lock in your magnetic presence so he feels it, even from a distance. And the silent behavior after the exercise that seals the results. If this speaks to you, if you're ready to break free from chasing and start owning your attraction power, drop "I'm ready" in the comments. Share this with another woman who needs to hear this truth. The 33-second shift and the silent power move that seals it. The exact 33-second shift that changes everything. You've prepared your mind. You've aligned your heart. You've chosen your anchor gesture. Now comes the real work, and it only takes 33 seconds. But there's one rule you must follow. For these 33 seconds, you must be fully present. No distractions, no doubts, no fear. Just you, your focused intention, and your anchor gesture. Step 1. The scene that makes him think of you. Close your eyes. Picture him in a normal setting. At work, at home, running errands. Now imagine this moment. For no apparent reason, you pop into his mind. He pauses. He feels it. He may not know why, but you appear. He remembers your voice, your laugh, your scent. And this happens not by chance, but because you are activating this signal right now. As you hold this vision, make your anchor gesture.
Gently.
With full intention. And as you do, focus not on imagining, but on feeling. Ask yourself, how does my chest feel? How are my shoulders? How does my skin tingle when I know I'm at his mind? Let your body be the channel of this certainty. Step 2. The elevated emotion that locks it in. Now comes the heart of this exercise. You must connect this vision to an elevated emotion. Not fear. Not neediness, not hope, but gratitude, self-love.
Certainty.
Say this out loud or in your mind. I am being thought of. I am remembered. I am in his mind without needing to chase. And I know it because I feel it. Let this truth settle in your body, not as a wish, but as a fact.
Breathe.
Hold the anchored gesture. Stay in this feeling. You can count backward from 33 if it helps. Your body knows. Your energy knows. Your field will send it. Step 3. The energetic closure that sets you free. Now gently release the image. Not with sadness. Not with grasping. But with gratitude, like ending a conversation with someone who heard you clearly. Take one final deep breath. Release your anchored gesture. And say this closing statement. May my signal reach where it is meant to be received. May the response come without me seeking it. I am open. I am ready for the mirror. Open your eyes. At this moment, the energy is activated. The silent power move most women overlook. Now comes the part that separates the women who get results from those who sabotage themselves. It's what you do after the exercise. And here's the truth. Most women fall into fear. They start asking, did it work? When will he text me? Was this even real? That kind of thinking destroys the vibration you just built. It's like planting a seed and digging it up to check if it's growing. Your first conscious action after the exercise, silence. After this exercise, your first power move is simple. Stay silent. Do not analyze it, explain it, share it with others. Silence is a form of magnetism. Silence allows the energy to settle and do its work. 3 tools to keep your energy strong after the shift. You don't need to repeat the exercise. You don't need to obsess. But these 3 simple actions will keep your energy alive, without effort. The refuge gesture. Use your anchor gesture randomly during the day, not with intention, not with visualization, just as a physical reminder of your power. It confirms the connection you've already created. The neutral thought. Instead of repeating affirmations like, he's thinking of me, use this. The signal has been sent. The energy will take care of the rest. This keeps your field open without forcing it. The opening breath, 30 seconds once a day. Place your hand on your chest. Take 3 slow breaths. Ask for nothing. Feel no lack. Simply stay open. This is you saying, I am available without urgency. 3 mistakes you must avoid after the exercise. Just as important as what you do is what you avoid. Repeating the exercise compulsively. Doing it over and over shows mistrust. Only do it again if you feel deeply drawn, not out of control or fear. Looking for proof. Stop checking his stories. Stop waiting for a text. That's not receptivity. That's surveillance. What you seek with desperation won't come. Talking about it too soon. Sharing what you did before the energy settles weakens your field. This is an intimate, personal shift. Let it simmer inside you. How to walk in this new energy. This isn't about pretending. This isn't about acting like you don't care. It's about holding a quiet certainty that shifts how you move in your day. You walk differently. You speak differently. You hold yourself differently. Not because you're waiting for a sign, but because you know. And when the thought of him comes, simply smile and say, of course, because he's thinking of me, too. Then carry on like the woman who already knows. The bold truth you need to remember. You don't need to chase external signs when the real shift has already happened within you. Your power does not depend on his reaction. Not on a message. Not on a call. Not even on a visible sign. It depends on your ability to hold this silent, unshakable certainty. When a woman remembers her power, her energy becomes irresistible. Not because of what she says, but because of what she radiates. If you're here today, it's not an accident. A part of you is ready for this next level. The calm after desire. The confidence after doubt. The knowing that you are thought of without chasing. Let it go, not from fear, but from full trust that the energy is already doing its work. You don't control it. You inspire it. You move it from your silent center. Thank you for coming this far. Thank you for choosing yourself. If you know another woman who needs to reclaim her power, Share this with her. Not as a promise, but as a homecoming. And if you're ready to stay in this energy of bold truth, subscribe, drop a comment, and stay connected. Your next level starts now. And yes, he's thinking of you too.